The first, the category of economic and business innovation, from the Akshaya Patra Foundation, the representative of the organization, Mr. Madhu Pandit Dasa, the chairman of the foundation. The certificate, the 21st Nikkei Asia Prize, Economic and Business Innovation, the Akshaya Patra Foundation, in recognition for its achievement in motivating children across India to go to school and learn by serving more than 1 million free lunches a day. Nikkei Inc. is honored to present the 21st Nikkei Asia Prize in the category of Economic Business Innovation to you. The Tokyo, May 29th, 2016, Naotoshi Okada, President CEO of Nikkei Inc. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First, I would like to show a 3-minute video, then I will talk. Namaste, Hare Krishna. I remember the day the first meal was served at a government school. The children loved the food and they were exuberant, but never expected that we would come with the food next day too. But we did go on the next day, and also we have been sustaining it for the past 16 years now. It's a matter of exceptional pride and honor for Akshaya Patra to be selected for the Nikkei Asia Prize. I sincerely thank Nikkei Inc. and all the respected jury members for recognizing the efforts of Akshaya Patra to support the education of the children by feeding them every day for Asia's better future. Indeed, this recognition by Nikkei Inc. is an invitation to us to join an extraordinary league of people and organizations in Asia who have been instruments of social change in the region. This honor brings about feelings of both pride and humility. Where did it all begin? Akshaya Patra was born from a story of compassion that I would like to share with everyone. On a hot sunny day, the world-renowned spiritual leader, Swami Prabhupada, who is my guru and inspiration, witnessed a very disturbing sight when he looked out of his window. Some street children and few dogs were fighting over scraps of food remnants disposed outside the temple after a feast was offered to the guests. The sight moved him deeply, and he issued a mandate to all his followers to take up the mission of feeding the hungry, especially children. In the year 2000, Mr. Mohandas Pai, a well-known corporate professional and the then CFO of Infosys, walked into my office and said, "Swamiji, it is very nice to see you feeding all the visitors to the temple. But what about the school children in the neighboring schools who are starving for food? Can we do something about them?" This divinely timed question reminded me of the mandate of Swami Prabhupada, and that triggered the starting of Akshaya Patra. We made a humble beginning by feeding a small number of 1,500 children every day. Little did any of us know then that it was just a seed sown by Providence for a mammoth operation in the years to come. An operation that would wipe out hunger from the life of more than 1 million school children. In fact, the name Akshaya Patra refers to a mystical vessel that features in India's famous epic Mahabharata. It is a vessel from which one can draw unlimited food. Today, true to its name, the program has scaled to feed millions. Today, Akshaya Patra serves 1.5 million wholesome meals to children every school day. The motivation of eating a healthy and tasty food day after day brought back the children to the classrooms for studying. After all, a hungry child cannot learn anything. This food for education revolution that started back in the year 2000 has grown from strength to strength. This year, we're very happy to announce that we have served the 2nd billionth cumulative meal. Our aspiration is that no child should go hungry, and that hunger should not be an impediment for education. The resolve of ours is inspired by compassion for those children who otherwise miss the only lifetime chance for education just because of not being able to afford a meal. The impact of this program has inspired us to aspire to feed 5 million children by the year 2020. We are confident that with thousands of socially sensitive minds and generous hands supporting us, including all of you who are sitting here today, we will be able to fulfill this vision and even more in the coming years. Let us have a look at the problem of hunger. Hunger and poverty has been forcing our children to live in a state of silent emergency. According to Food and Agriculture Organization, out of 794 million hungry people in the world, 195 million are in India. Thus, India is a home to a quarter of the undernourished population in this world. Further, the World Bank's report on health, nutrition, and population states, quote, the prevalence of underweight children in India is among the highest in the world and is nearly double that of sub-Saharan Africa, unquote. In India, 3,000 children under the age of 5 die every day due to malnutrition. More than 12 million children are forced to labor when they should be actually attending school. Why does hunger and poverty exist? God did not create this. It's created by human beings. And human beings alone can solve this problem. Of course, with God's grace. God helps those who help themselves. The Oxfam International Report in 2015 declares that the combined wealth of the richest 1% will overtake that of the 99% of the people next year, 2016. We cannot stop this natural force of karma, the immutable law of human action and reaction that makes one person be born in a rich family while another one is born in a poor family. This is the economic divide between the rich and the poor, and it will always remain. But there is something else that we can do to bridge this gap between the rich and the poor. We can unleash the compensating force of compassion in the hearts of the rich to share their wealth, at least to meet the basic necessities of humanity. Feeding a child is not a charity, it is a social obligation of the wealthy. The compassion for fellow beings is a basic tenet of all religions on this earth. It is only by promoting and awakening this virtue of compassion and turning it into an action in human society that we can make a world more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable. Akshaya Patra, through its well-established platform of transparency and accountability, ignites this virtue of compassion among the affluent sections of the society to support the underprivileged, thereby providing a sense of mutual belonging and fulfillment for both the giver and the receiver. This is the ideology of Akshaya Patra. In the last 16 years, we have demonstrated that collective compassion of humanity turned into action is the real corpus for the sustenance of this initiative. It was with faith in this divine virtue in humanity that we started this program with practically no corpus funds. And to state the truth, to this day, it runs so without having the backing and the security of a huge accumulated corpus. Day after day, month after month, year after year, it runs hand to mouth with the help of a divinely and mystically sourced force. We believe that by feeding and educating just one member of a family, an entire family can come out of poverty. We have personally witnessed the transformation of the lives of many children. Within a little more than a decade of benefiting from midday meal program, hundreds and thousands of children have successfully completed their education and settled with good jobs. This has changed the fortunes of the entire family. Akshaya Patra firmly believes that every nation's destiny is in the quality of life that it offers to its children. Not only the destiny of the nation, but the destiny of our entire human civilization, especially so when the world is moving towards a single global economic village. I appreciate this great nation for its timeless beauty, hard-working citizens, and for its path-breaking contribution in the field of technology and innovation. In fact, I appeal to many of you who are here who may be leaders in food industry to give us service of your Japanese brains to develop better and innovative technology by which Akshaya Patra can touch more and more lives. We extensively use Kaizen to improve our operational efficiency and to bring down the cost of the meal. I accept this honor and the prize of 3 million Japanese yen with a profound sense of gratitude to Nikkei Inc. and with humility on behalf of our movement and for the benefit of those 1.5 million children. I would like to share this award with all my mentors, advisors, trustees, donors, friends, and over 6,000 staff members of the foundation who have given Akshaya Patra their valuable time, wisdom, support, and spirit. Without the Government of India and the different state governments by our side, it would not have been possible to scale up to 1.5 million children. In fact, the Akshaya Patra model has proved the efficacy of a public-private partnership to address one of the social problems, namely hunger and education. I'd also like to take this opportunity to extend my heartiest congratulations to my fellow recipients, Dr. Jiang Li and Mr. Dogmit Sosoro Ram. I wish them good health and success for their future endeavors. Finally, I'd like to dedicate this award to Swami Prabhupada, who is inspiring us every day to work for the cause of hunger in this world. I thank the people of Japan, whose hospitality and graciousness has made my first visit to Japan a memorable one. Japan has always been a nation that I admired, and it is a pleasure to be in the midst of eminent citizens of such a country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dasa, and congratulations again.